It's a missing trades. Big part of trading. You just got to recognize it so you don't do something stupid afterwards. This was a trade that I thought I had. I look up and I miss it and it's gone. And I'm like, as soon as I looked up and missed it at that very moment, it was just a tick above me. I'm like, that's it. This probably is gone. Let me see what I show, or let me show you what I see in here to show that there's going to be a temporary bottom. Right here, we get some longs puking, but let me rewind it. All right. What we're trying to say is, what could we see in here to show that? What could we see in here to show that before we get that? So what I seen was, let me back it up. I seen shorts come in and longs come in, kind of duke it out. Shorts go away and we break. All right. We have this dip lower, makes the low at this time of the session. We walk back up. And right there, if you've seen the greens go away and this red come in, that's it. This green went away and the red came in. Remember, we had longs that puked, which if you look up here was pretty significant on the session. Less longs, more shorts, and these greens went away. And I'm liking when those greens and longs go away. If you just go back and then I roll it forward, boom, that green went away, filed back. This red came in. I jumped in, no dice, and it was gone. And I was just maybe a little too conservative, but doesn't matter. When I knew I missed them, like now I'm even more sure it's going to go, and not just because I missed it. I just assume others probably missed it, and I didn't chase it. But the point is that little inflection there. Let me play it again. Was the moment you have to anticipate what you're looking for. It comes down, green goes away, and red comes in. Green goes away and red comes in. He already had longs puke. Remember what I said about anticipating. It's really important. A lot of people try to just react to what they see, which is important. But how about anticipating what you expect to see? Then when you see it, you could react a little better, a little faster. It's the analogy of, hey, you're a better driver if you could anticipate the guy in front of you is going to jam on his brakes before just recognizing he jammed on his brakes. Is it important to make sure you knew he hit his brakes when he hit his brakes? Yes. But if you could anticipate he's going to hit his brakes, you're even a better driver. It means you're paying attention. You're looking at what's in front of the cars in front of you. And so anticipating what's going to make something happen before it happens is going to give you a better chance to catch it, to see it, to recognize it, and therefore react to it. If you are only reacting to what you see, and then you got to think about it, well, then you're just in the learning process, and that's fine. Someone else talked about, the speed at which you learn stuff isn't the problem. What you're learning, it would be the problem. So if you're learning stuff slow, but it's the right stuff, that's fine. But if you're learning stuff fast or slow and it's the wrong stuff, it's the wrong content, it's a rabbit hole, then it isn't fine. So you'd rather be a slow learner with the right stuff than a fast learner with the wrong stuff. And there's so much wrong stuff out there. You would think with information being at our fingertips with YouTube and the internet and everything else, that's awesome. That's great. But it's not, because like anything else in this world, 80% of stuff sucks, 20% is okay, and smaller percentage of that 20 is really good. And that's not just on the internet, that's anything in life. 80% of people are just okay or crappy at what they do, whether they're fixing cars, selling cars, insurance, or whatever. That's just the way it is. So, unfortunately, when people come into this business, their first introduction to it is internet searches, YouTube searches. For me, it was guys yelling and screaming on a trading floor back in the early 90s. And I knew that that was the place of professional day traders, because that was the venue of day trading and trading. And then when I got a job in 2000 at a prop firm, I knew that was the venue of professional day traders. So you learn the right stuff right away instead of a lot of the rabbit holes that many people go down. It's not your fault. It's just the way it is. And so you got to get better at finding the right stuff. Imbalance of positions, what you're looking for.